Today we're at the Starkey Wilderness Preserve, J.B. Starkey Wilderness Park in Pasco County. This is one of the areas that were severely impacted by the groundwater withdrawals 30 years ago. I'm Brian Armstrong, Southwest Florida Water Management District Executive Director. Today I have the opportunity to witness some of the tremendous recovery within the area. If you look out on these wetlands, what you'll see is healthy flora and fauna, the birds, the plant species, even the water levels in the dry season are amazing. So the Northern Tampa Bay recovery strategy has been a huge success. If you can imagine cutting the withdrawals in half, experiencing all this environmental recovery is really something special. Before the Northern Tampa Bay Water Use Caution Area was established in 1989, a large amount of water was being withdrawn from the Floridan aquifer. These withdrawals caused a lot of environmental damage. That caused a lot of tension between the local governments, the water management districts, commonly referred to as the water wars back then. Lakes and wetlands within the region were drying up, essentially. Mud Lake, for example, was empty. And today, it's a beautiful, healthy ecosystem. As a result of this damage, something had to be done, and the district knew that it would take a large initiative to help restore the ecosystem for the residents in the area, and to also make sure the residents in and around the area had sustainable water resources. Tampa Bay Water is like a large utility. They were established in the late 90s, and they're responsible for managing and operating water supply systems for 6 local governments within the areas of Hillsborough, Pasco, and Pinellas counties. We had to reduce the wellfield pumping. We had to find sources to offset the wellfield pumping. The district provided $183 million to Tampa Bay Water on the partnership agreement, which was only our initial investment. We've spent to date over $300 million in expanding the use of alternative supplies throughout the Tampa Bay region. The first consolidated well permit was issued in the late 90s. Early on, those well fields in the Tampa Bay area provided around 170 million gallons per day at its peak. That's when we really began to see the environmental damage. The pumping was reduced about 53%. And as a result, we've seen tremendous environmental recovery in this area. Tampa Bay Water developed alternative water supplies like the desal plant, the surface water treatment plant, and the C.W. Bill Young Reservoir. The Tampa Bay Desalination plant began operating in 2007. It was a priority for the district. The C.W. Bill Young Reservoir began operating in 2005. It's quite an impressive facility. It holds about 15 billion gallons of water and provides water to the surface water treatment plant. It's especially helpful during drought conditions for storage. The Tampa Bay Regional Surface Water Treatment Plant began operating in 2002. It skims high flows from the Alafaya River and the Hillsborough River and also the Tampa Bypass Canal. This success includes the improvement of ecological health in 1,300 lakes, wetlands, and water bodies, and the aquifer levels are the highest they've been in decades. The recovery in this area is a direct result of great partnerships, hard work, tremendous monitoring efforts, and the district's commitment to protecting the water resources. The district plans to closely monitor the area. We've set minimum flows and levels on 117 lakes, wetlands, springs, rivers, and even the aquifer. We'll also continue to work with Tampa Bay Water to monitor their withdrawals on their permit. The recovery is not only special to everybody within the area, but personally to me. I really enjoy the outdoors. I think this is the way they should look. Being part of something that's brought them back means a lot.